Barry, it's a defeat today against St Johnstone. What did you make of the game?
Yeah, it was frustrating. Listen, I thought it was a good game. Not a good game in terms of result for me, obviously. I thought it was a high quality championship game where you can see a team that's coming down to play here, St Johnstone, who are full of Premier League players, and because of that, how the game was lost for us and how it was won for them was we made a couple of mistakes and they punished you. And now there's sometimes games in the championship, because this is a really high level championship game today, I thought that was the difference. Also, the chances that Louis and Eastie miss, Vonnie and Eastie miss, 9 times out of 10 they stick that away, and that's the fine detail. Because when I look at the possession stats, they're a possession-based team. They sit with 70%, 65% with everyone else. Not today. It was bang average because we like to have the ball as well. But yeah, that was just the 2 mistakes in it, and that was the hard part for me, the frustration for me and the players today.
First goal for St Johnstone, we have a chance moments earlier, and then I guess we have to press towards the end, so there is that risk that power and pace will pick you off.
Yeah, I think so, and I think that's why we're 1-0 down, we went to 4-2-4, and you've seen all the attacking players on the pitch, we want to go for it, and the fans helped us in that. But the fans will watch that game today and they saw there was nothing in it, and that's a credit to players because they've got real quality. I mean, we all know that the investment they've made, we get that, we understand that, and you can see that some of the players they have. But we went toe to toe with them today, and in another day we just made that little decisions right. It would have been a different outcome, and I didn't think we deserved to lose the game. I think everybody would agree on that.
What's the frustration that you take away from today's game?
I know my boys were at full tilt. I know they worked so hard. I think the way we pressed was aggressive. We changed the system today as well, and the chances we still create. So yeah, that was. I liked us in that part. Just that, what I said to the players was, see when you play in such a high level of a championship game and you're playing against boys that have come from the Premier League, and that one mistake cost you, and that's what it was today. And they didn't make any mistakes, and we did. And do you know what? Sometimes that happens in football as well. So I said to the players, you've got to learn from it. We've got to make sure the next time that we come up against a high level game, you've got to cut that mistakes and play smart and play sensible. So that was a bit for me today, because it wasn't through work rate or passion or any of that sort of running power. It was all there. It's just that was what cost us.
You mentioned the quality of the game, top of the table as it was, 5,000 plus crowd again in the championship. The appetite's there. I guess the message will be that it's important for Rovers fans to stay resolute.
Of course it is, but then they saw us going at it 4-2-4, we're going for the game, we got picked off in the end because we were 1-0 down, we had to go for it. I'm sure the fans would have, they understand that, and seeing them cheering on, just if Vonnie or East had put one of them chances away, and the place would have erupted, and that was just the frustration for me.
I get a sense that it's a case of kind of what might have been in terms of your analysis, that you see that we've got that extra wee bit of capacity and potential in our team.
Definitely, and I think everybody sees that. I think you see the way we want to do it. We make chances. We want to be hard to play against, but we want to be aggressive. We want to play with speed, and you see that in the team. And as I said, the St Johnstone team comes here, they're not only set and pass. There was none of that today. That was a proper football match of us having the ball, them having the ball, us having the ball, and probably could have been a bit better with the ball at times as well. So listen, I'm not sitting here thinking I am losing the game. I am so frustrated at that, because I didn't think we deserved to lose the game, but maybe we didn't deserve to quite win it either, and you've got to be fair on that, and I think probably a draw would have been a fair result. You always seek to be fair to your opposition as well. There's a lot of quality in that St Johnstone team. Yeah, I mean, Sidibe's a top quality. I mean, he's not a championship player. You can tell that. They've got some really good football players, smashing football players, of course they have, but no, and I get that, I understand that, but listen, we still want to win games of football here. We still believe, like we showed in large parts of that game, that we could beat them.
I don't sense any dropping of the shoulders or any loss of self-belief as we dust ourselves down and look towards Airdrie.
No, this group won't do that. Listen, that's a non-negotiable since I come in here. You don't feel sorry for yourself. You come back in the building. You're going to lose games of football, especially against really top quality teams like that. I know that this group haven't lost a lot of games, and we don't accept losing the games, but we go through it quickly and we move on. And we've got a massive game again next week, but we've got to remember they were a top quality team. But as I said, I know I'm just repeating myself, that chances and just put them away and the fans behind you, and I think we can go and make a real fist of that game today.
Barry, thanks for your time. We'll get back on the road with you as we head to Airdrie next week. Thanks for your analysis.
Thank you.